Howdy, folks. This coffee's good this morning. Welcome to this Tuesday morning edition, August the 30th, 2022 of A Moment in the Word. Let's go. Today, I'll be reading out of 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 5, and it reads as follows. You also, as living stones, are being built up as a spiritual house for a holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to God through Jesus Christ. There's a hymn titled, We Are Called to Be God's People. And it's taken from 1 Peter 2:5, this very verse here. All right. Now, Peter, he gets specific. He gets right to the point on what it means to live set apart. As God's children, we are set apart from this world. Okay, we are His. We are bought with a price. But I'm going to read you three stanzas of this song. I love him. So much theology in it. But verse 1, okay, stanza 1. I'm not a music guy, professional stanza, but it's in the first one. Okay, we are called to be God's people, showing by our lives His grace, one in heart and one in spirit, sign of hope for all the race. Let us show how He has changed us and remade us as His own. Let us share our life together as we shall around His throne. Second stanza. We are called to be God's servants, working in His world today, taking His own task upon us, all His sacred words obey. Let us rise into His summons, dedicate Him our all, that we may be faithful servants, quick to answer now His call. Now for the third and last one here. We are called to be God's prophets, speaking for the truth and right, standing firm for godly justice, bringing evil into the light. Let us seek the courage needed, our high calling to fulfill, that we may know the blessing of the doing of God's will. And as Christians, we want to live our lives in God's will. And we find out God's will by being in communion with Him every single day, which that's awesome. We get to talk to our Creator, God, anywhere, anytime, any place. And nothing could stop that. Nothing could ever stop that communion between our Father, which is in heaven. Nothing can. All right. So I love this verse, the song. It comes straight from this verse. And the song was actually out of Austria. It was written in Austria. But that's pretty neat. But we were dead spiritually, okay? But we were made alive by God's grace and only His grace, okay? We may die physically here, but the moment we die, we're going to be in His presence. And our resurrection, it's already secured. It's there. It's there. Bought, paid for, done once. When He cried, it is finished. So, folks, we need to live our lives pleasing to God, okay, obeying His word, because we need to live by His word. How hard it is, but there's where Jesus comes in. Without Jesus, we can't do anything at all. Okay, we have that battle all the time, engaging in sin. Our desire to sin, yes, we do. But we need to forget the desire of sin. We need to desire Christ. Don't desire sin. But as humans, we tend to, because we're sinners, saved by grace, through faith in Jesus Christ. Folks, if you have not called on the name of the Lord Jesus, I pray that you do so today. For today, right now, is the day of salvation. You all have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday's edition of A Moment in the Word. God bless.